Hey everybody, Nick here, and today we're going to do some disassembly and maintenance for you on this little guy. This is the Mirage from WinterBlade Co. Very interesting piece and a follow-up to the original one. One thing that's worth noting is that this is a knife that is, it's magnetically assisted, meaning that if I just pull this back, it kind of starts to fire out of there. There is some bias towards closure, but not a whole lot of it, so be careful with that. In terms of, well, legal speaking. But we're going to go ahead and take it apart and see what's going on. But before we go there, what we're going to see is centering is very slightly favoring. Actually, it's favoring the clip side, so that's a thing to consider. The action on it is quite smooth as it is, so that's good. And I'd like to kind of preserve that. And then we will go ahead and take this guy apart. So I think I need to take out this screw, this screw, this screw, and this one. I will know that I have made that choice correctly. Well, certainly if I use the right size. Look at T6 back here. I'm less convinced that I needed to take that out, although yeah, I did not need to take that screw out. But nonetheless, it's out. The reason I say that is it's not going through to the other side there. Although it feels like maybe that should be. Who knows? Figure it out. Let's take this out here. Take this. This is magnetic, so it's wanting to grab my driver periodically. And so if you're seeing me, like, continuing to miss, that's why. And then this is T8 from the looks of it. Yep. That's T8. Pop that out. All right, now we should be able to take this guy apart. Maybe. I know that this screw doesn't need to be removed because I see it doesn't go through to the other side here. The real question is what is... Oh, no. Okay, it's starting to pop apart. So there is just a locator pin underneath there that's causing that. Okay, cool. So one of the unique things about this is that this is a knife that's not designed to be oiled. And in fact, last time I did that, I got told that I should not be oiling the knife, that instead a dry lubricant is going to be the preferable choice here. This actually looks like a wet PTFE sort of grease, which is fine. But that was for the Factor, and this is not the Factor, this is the Mirage. I'm aware that for many people, they may be having their own rage and trying to yell at the computer screen that it must be Mirage. That's fine. In fact, that is the most plausible actual name for this knife. But I have personally, administratively, chosen to refer to it as the Mirage. That's your rage if you are concerned with it. So, anyways, so we got the Mirage here. We're taking it apart. And looks like we're mostly good to go. But as a result, though, I'm not going to be applying oil to it. I'm also not going to be cleaning this surface here because I'm not sure what the very best... I don't want to introduce any stick or anything, so not sure what the very best approach is there. But at the very least, we're going to put this guy back together relatively dry, and hopefully that'll work. Okay, so what we have here is... looks like the washer just popped out of there. Okay, yeah, the washer just came out. That's fine. I can live with that. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the neck, but we'll figure it out. And then this back spacer comes on. One thing that they did mention, WinterBlade Co. did mention to me, is that the carbon fiber, like the magnets, are hidden underneath the carbon fiber, which they are indeed, which means that, whoa there, that these guys will stay... Both they stay in position, they're not able to come unglued or unseated or anything like that, but more importantly, they are they become replaceable down the road, although apparently it's like a 100-year lifetime, so let's put it this way, when this magnet dies, I'm unlikely to care. So that's cool. And so, yeah, and then there looks to be a magnet. Is that a magnet in here? Yeah, that is a magnet in the front of it. All right, let's put this guy back together. I'm not going to clean off the bearings because, again, like I said, there are some fancy cleaning materials that are required here. Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. I'm going to put this in place first. Then I will... No, get down in there. Maybe that'll... I feel like I've screwed this up already somehow. Maybe it's like a button lock in that it has to be in a certain position. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. All right. Now what I'm going to do is put this here. And now what I'm going to do is put this here. That should put every... Okay, was not expecting that, but I can work with it. Where the heck did that... Oh, okay, that needs to go in that hole there. All right, so now what I got to do is put this back on. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Hold on. This back screw did need to come out. My instinct was correct because that screws into here. And the reason it didn't look long enough is that it didn't look like it was going, well, far enough, but this part sticks up. So, all right. Hey, good instincts. Okay, this is a knife that badly does not want to go back together in the way that I intend it to. It has a bit of a life of its own here. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave my hand on this. And then I'll drop this in place. And my goal here to put that in is mostly to just keep things under control in the back there, so things don't come flying apart over there, at least. Now what I got to do is, oh, this is the concern. This is a washer. Ay, ay, ay. Where's my T6? That means I got to undo this. And this whole thing needs to come back apart again because, okay, you need to go there. You need to go here. You, yeah, nope. How am I going to do this? This is awkward. I can't insert this after the fact. That doesn't work. Does this... How can I get that on there? Did I get that? Is it speared? Is that around there? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, if I go this way, I think I got it. Maybe. Let's thread lock it, just to be sure. This is not the most pleasurable and straightforward reassembly experience ever. I'm experiencing a little bit of my rage here. Just because when you start needing exotic materials and, you know, that kind of stuff, not materials so much as lubricants and things like that for everything to... Okay, yeah, that seems to be okay. And when you're requiring, you know, when things are jumping out of place in your hand, that's definitely that we're getting into the territory where this becomes a demerit in terms of reassembly. That wasn't the magnets, I want to be clear. That was the idiot behind the camera. Okay, come here. I'll blame the magnets on that one. Yeah, come on, get in there. Get in the damn hole. All right, so there's that. This is currently way too loose. It is wildly loose. The question becomes why. Probably because I haven't tightened the pivot enough. Okay, I stopped when I felt some resistance, and turns out there was more resistance to feel. Okay. Well, we're back running. Action's still good. That's good. Okay, I'll tighten you up and tighten you up. We are again favoring the the clip side. So we're back where we started there. I'm going to go ahead and put that final screw in the back here. And as I do so, I will apply pressure to the other direction. And there we go. That looks like it actually helped our centering a little bit. Yeah, let's see. No, centering drifted back out. But at the very least, the action's still smooth. We've seen the inside of it. Yeah, the knife appears to be good to go. Just weird. Weird as heck. All right. Well, beautiful. There we go. That's a disassembly and maintenance on the Mirage. Hope this has been interesting, that it can cause any you rage, and that you have yourselves just an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.